Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today we are playing the counter meta Braum and Vlad. This is actually interesting because really nobody's running this deck. And yeah, trying it out today to see how good it really is, to see if it actually is legit. And before you even see the gameplay, I'm actually going to say yes, I've won probably like 90% of my games just playing with this just regularly. It's in normals, but like you do go against a lot of the meta decks in normal still, and I really have no problem winning games and have a fun time playing it as well. And there's a lot of tech cards that we can put into this deck that help us fight against Azir and Irelia, basically any sort of aggro deck, and yeah, we're including those today. So we have a really good time playing Braum and Vlad, which I feel like, and as others are saying too, is actually a legitimate deck right now. Probably tier 2, but still very legitimate. So yeah, there's a lot of new support for this deck that goes a long ways, and that is Crimson Bloodletter, Ice Shard, and Scar Grounds. All of those are kind of added cards since we originally had the Braum Vlad archetype from the very beginnings of the release of Legends of Runeterra, and those cards have really helped this become a staple and become very competitive. So yeah, Crimson Bloodletter, Omen Hawk, and we're also running Crimson Disciple and Crimson Curator as kind of our early game cards. Crimson Disciple, a lot of people don't include this card. I'm including this card because it's a tech against Blades. Very good card against Blades, especially if you get Scar Grounds out. Scar Grounds, when an ally survives damage, grant it +1 and tough. So we get the Crimson Disciple out, and it's just trading positively into these Blades. As soon as it gets tough, and you're damaging the enemy Nexus while you're at it as well. Excellent card against Irelia and the Blade archetype and Sand Soldiers. So really good card. All right. Other things here as well. We got Ember Maiden coming out later. Really good synergy with Braum and with the Scar Grounds, and we're just going to be buffing up our units every round and at the start of every round, and also damaging the enemy Nexus, which puts a lot of pressure and a clock on them. What else we got here? Crimson Awakener, full set of Crimson Awakener, really the same reason we have Ember Maiden, and buffs our units when Scar Grounds is out. And then we're just finishing off with Vlad. I'm including 2 Blood Sworn Pledges in this deck as well. Just in case we have, a little bit of extra damage that we need to be able to take. I'm including Bloodsworn Pledge. It's nice with the regeneration units. This is just personal preference. If you have other spells that you want to use in the place of Bloodsworn Pledge, you're more than welcome. I like it because we are also including Omen Hawk. So, I mean, this is a unit that only has 1 health, so it doesn't really work well with a lot of what we're doing here, but I'm sure there's other spells that you could add over Bloodsworn Pledge that are completely legitimate and warranted. So anyway, that summarizes this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay today. It's pretty straightforward. It's a very straightforward deck. Really nothing going here. We're just really testing out the Crimson archetype to see how good it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, we're going to get Spunky Monkey, an Anivia Braum deck, which we have not seen for probably 6 months now. It's been a long time. I'm getting rid of everything but the Scar Grounds. Fortunately for me, this is going to be a fairly slow deck to have to go against here. Now, I am going to be susceptible to things such as Avalanche. Vile Feast.
These old eyes still
Or a dig straight.
Look out for
If you want. He does trade a 1 cost for 2 costs. He gets card drops. This is okay. It's not awful. It's not awesome. Let's see what he does here. We may put down Crimson Curator over the Scar Grounds. If he passes, we put down Scar Grounds. I think we're gonna take 2 damage here.
For the homestead.
I think this is okay. Now we put down Crimson Curator. And we get double buff on Crimson Curator. Double Crimson Curator buff. We have Troll Chant. Some pretty bulky units here. Now card production, which is great. So is he going to be able to deal with this round? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. card production.
The bloodier the better.
And now what? Okay. What is he gonna do? Okay. I don't really know why he uses Vile Feast there, to be honest. He just wanted some fodder to draw from there? I don't know. Alright, now we do need to be a little bit careful of something like Ruination, which he could be running. And I think getting enough cards produced in our hand is going to be kind of key to being able to withstand a Ruination. So we probably put down Crimson
Be grateful
Aristocrat this round. Buff him up a little bit more, get more card production. We can put down another Crimson Aristocrat here. But I think we just go for Ember Maiden. This card is just a ton of pressure. He's going to like Avalanche. That's fine. And it's buffing these cards too. He's got no way to stop my units from getting really, really powerful here. I wish I had an attack. Okay, fun. He dies. He dies. And I get buffed again.
Light the signal fires.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna take this while we can. There is a consideration to play the Vladimir there, Vlad, but we win in 3 rounds. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we play down Vlad, honestly. We're gonna do Crimson Bloodletter into probably Crimson Aristocrat here.
Come on in.
Actually, let's go Grand Curator.
I need the reputation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're good here. I think we're good. Do have to give up Ice Shard, which could be a game-winning play, unfortunately. We're just gonna walk here. This is good value. It doesn't even kill the Crimson Curator. We get to kill off both of his units here. We can win the game this next round. Let's put out Vladimir now, because we kind of want him to be a vengeance target.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
It's the only reason why we're doing this, and our opponent surrenders. So, like, I think really what helped us this game was getting those Crimson Curators really early on and having Scar Grounds. Just having like a whole bunch of unit production, and he just doesn't have anything that he can do to us. Like, his units at the early point in the game are like Vile Feast, so Spiderling and the Avarosan Sentry. Both of those have 1 health. And I'm putting out, you know, I'm putting out the Ember Maiden, and there's just nothing that they're going to be able to do to stop that. There's nothing that they have in their deck that's going to be able to like stop me from killing their units. And you know, these free attacks, I'm buffing my units. It's really good. I think we had a clear advantage in that matchup. All right, Thresh Nasus. This is one of the meta decks at the moment, and I think, do we want, you know what, we're going to keep Death Lotus, we're going to keep Scar Grounds, we're going to keep Ice Shard, and we end up pulling another Vladimir, so perfect, right? I mean, I want to keep these 2 spells because there are a lot of 1 health units early on for this particular deck, and these are going to be very useful in preventing damage to us. I like Braum. Braum's really good. Alright, so we pass. I'm really happy I got the turn 1 action as well because he can't attack me with Doomkeeper.
See what we see. So
It's fine. Let's see if he's got a...
the Emperor commands, the land obeys.
We are going to use Ice Shard right now in case he's got a Ravenous Butcher. That's about as good a value as we could hope for. Stargrounds, it wanted me to really put that down. I didn't even drag it up. Alright, perfect. We're fine with this. So let's see if he had the... He didn't. Okay. I think he would have played a Ravenous for there if he had ended up having it. So he's going to take the open attack. Almost definitely here. That card draw is a little annoying. We want him to open attack.
The desert by my side.
We'll go Braum. We could end up taking a lot of damage here.
We love it when they run.
And this is fine, I think. He's gonna probably pull with the Sand Soldier.
That's right. Run.
Nothing we can do about this. And unfortunately, he drew these cards afterwards. Sucks quite a bit. Alright, let's see what we can do. Can we win this game at this point? He dealt a lot of damage to us. He's not... I don't think he has any Slay procs, though. So, I mean, we do have that. I'm not really incentivized to play this.
My shield is my sword. Have you met my shield?
To play Vlad or the Crimson Bloodletter this round. I'm just gonna try to get good value with my spells. Nice.
Our sun rises.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's go Vlad. 2 of 5, so we're pretty much not close at all to leveling him up. But they also have nothing that can kill our bomb, which is great. Alright, I got 6, so no, we're gonna pass here. We want to be able to use double Death Lotus and Death Fusion.
Who would dance with me?
Show me your best.
You see me? Yes.
I think we just go for Death Lotus here. He goes up, does he even kill my units? I'd rather use that defensively when I got double. I think we do have to end up using this here. So let's go like this just for safety. Don't really want to decrease Thresh's attack because it lowers my ability to level up Braum. I think this is fine here. None of my units are dying. Get the level up for Vlad.
My glory.
We've got tough in all of our units too. 1 of 6. We do need to be a little bit careful of the Thresh leveling up.
Forgetting is death to an immortal.
Fine by me. Maybe something good here. Another Crimson Bloodletter. How do I feel about that?
Everyone's a garden.
Not out of this yet. I do have a lot of ways to protect my units. Let's see, what could he possibly have here?
Do they need our
I
help?
wouldn't mind him using a vengeance on Braum. Ooh, interesting. He needs one more though. I really wish one of these was an ice shard. Need to prevent him from leveling up Thresh. Very important. And he doesn't have another one, so this really is going to limit what he can do here. Maybe a little bit. Nothing I can do. I don't really want to play a card. Not really. We can kill this Thresh still too.
I'm for talking to.
Who would dance with me?
So, our friend, have you met my shield?
But they're saplings. Give
All
them
these.
a chance. No, 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 no.
Doesn't really matter. You go. Kill that. We just need one. So I'm not going to commit these other spells here. Because we get the win right now. He should have safety blocked. He could have a vengeance or something. Maybe like atrocity. But this is why we did that. Wait. Oh, it stops my Crimson Pact here. So we're at 5. It's +3. I don't think we want to do this. We can't win quite. Can't quite win. We're gonna put down the Crimson Curator though. That's annoying. Hopefully it's not a Nasus.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Such rich.
And it is. We can probably kill him though. Unless he ends up top decking another Nasus here with Siphoning Strike. I was kidding. It's a spell, we know that. he ends up not using it. I was literally kidding. I was kidding. Wow. That's insane. I was kidding.
Feeds my fire.
Talk about a top deck, am I right? So that puts me at 9, him at 11. I know I have to do it this way, but that's all I got. Alright, so there we go. That got pretty close. I'm glad I didn't use those spells the other round, because that would have lost me the game. He top-decked that Siphoning Strike. I couldn't have predicted that better, right? I mean, if there's a way to lose the game, it's going to come up, and it did. And I'm glad we ended up getting the win there, because I feel like we deserve that win. Okay, we're going against a Trundle Aurelion Soul deck. I could see this being a Filler Russia deck, Targon's Peak, what else? There's a lot of things. Let's actually keep Transfusion. I don't mind Transfusion having Braum and Crimson Disciple here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a Targon's Peak deck. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I will take this 1 damage. Double Braum.
Nothing escapes my
Not a big fan of double Braum.
Oh, I can't wait.
Pretty good. Alright, we play Scar Grounds, I believe. Or do we open attack? Let's play Scar Grounds. I can see him playing Avalanche. This is really good protection against Avalanche. We are going to attack here with Crimson Bloodletter. Pretty good value. Man, this is almost too good not to play here.
Let the flames take you.
Way too good not to play that. He needs to attack with Avaros and Sentry. I think this is wrong. He should have attacked.
Breathe
alert the village.
And we are going to attack and hope that he did not get anything crazy. Sweet, down to 8. Star Shaping? I mean, what can we do? But at least these units are already, that costs mana, right? Yeah.
Rome is on the top.
Put them both.
You must
I've got
be
doubles of each.
And you must suffer.
I don't think he played a 0-cost card there. Weird.
Kneel before me.
Let's hope he gets nothing crazy. Wish these would reorganize themselves. I think we have to be okay with this.
Oh, this hurts.
I could see him having like an Ice Quake or something here. Okay. What can you do? At least he's not enlightened, so he can't actually play it. That was a 0 cost, right? Should be 0. You don't want to use the Vlad.
Strength through suffering.
5 of 10.
It is easy, see?
Let's see what we have. Let it flow.
Okay. I don't think he's going, unless he's got, he could have Frostbites. He's got 3 cards here. If he's got Frostbites, there's not enough. Oh my gosh, that was the 0 cost. A way to win. So. Isn't that ironic? Let's see if I get a good card here.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Such rich love.
You just need to survive one more round. Dang. There's no threat, so we're just gonna wait for him to do whatever. I don't really see the point of playing faces of the old ones. There's no threat here. Now there is. We got a second Vlad though, so I think we're fine there. We're going to play the Scargrounds. And let's hope we can't play this card. But yeah, we got a Vlad here, so we don't really care about this a whole lot.
I've dressed for the occasion in red.
That's a really good card actually.
Who would dance?
Alright, so we are just going like
With
this.
my sword.
Pulling here.
This is fun, yes?
-8, so we got plenty of damage here to win, and we do. So, never fear. Get the win. Would have used Take Heart on the Mighty Poro if he'd had a way to stop us from winning, but he doesn't. And Targon's Peak, once again, does not win. If you guys have listened to me long enough, you probably know by now, I'm not a fan of Targon's Peak. If you guys can come up with a good Targon's Peak deck, let me know. I just don't feel like it's worth putting in. It helps your opponent sometimes more than you. Just seems very polarizing.